They must have heard me. The decks are up in Cardboard Live. Did I say this already? The decks are up in Cardboard Live. Round 1 is Green White Reclaimer versus Temur Delver. Once Upon a Time to start the game for Daniel. MTG Banding. The Hype Train Conductor. The Hype Train Conductor MTG Banding is here jamming emotes as well. Much excite. What's up, Phil? MTG Banding subs with Prub. Subs with Prub. Subs with Prime. Thanks, Phil. I'm stumbling already, and I just started. Thank you, thank you. 7-month streak. So if you have a 7-month streak, you basically been here the entire time because we're streaming for about 8 months now, I think. So thank you, MTG Banding. Fetch now for Boston. Ara FM, thanks for the sub with Prime as well. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Storm count is at 1. New subs is at 1 tonight. Thank you, MTG Bot. So what's the game plan here for Boston, and what's the game plan here for Daniel? I talked very briefly with the players before we got started here. That's funny. I forgot to start the clock. I was telling Daniel, I'm getting sidetracked, but I was telling Daniel I won't remember to start the clock without him in chat to remind me. But now I remembered. But what's the game plan? So the players don't really know how this is going to go. Boston said he's comfortable playing against green soup decks, but there's so many new cards in Daniel's deck, it's really hard to say who's favored here from Boston's point of view. Daniel, his response was Dreadhoard's tough, and that was his review of the situation. So I think the players feel like this is an even matchup. Curious what you think. Let me know in the chat. If I had to predict, I had to throw a whole bunch of money and bet on this match, I'd probably say Daniel's going to win. I mean, the multi-5, maybe he doesn't have the ideal hand right now, but based on deck list alone, I think Daniel's deck is favored, but Temur Delver in Legacy right now is just really resilient and has a lot of tools to fight just about anything. I don't think there's any matchup in Legacy right now where Temur Delver is a complete waste of time. At least not off the top of my head. Maybe like the extremes, like Dread, Manaless Dredge, or something like that. All right. Is Daniel already missing a land drop here? He had a good start. Once Upon a Time into Elvish Reclaimer. Not bad. The deck is called Reclaimer, right? So kind of want that card in play. Okay, upon resolving, let's tune into the players. They're not saying anything. All right, put that on pause for a moment as Boston thinks about what he's going to do. Also want to talk a bit tonight, and we could talk to this over the course of the stream. Kaldheim is legal as of today on our streams. Now, nobody registered any Kaldheim cards tonight because the only thing that was previewed before today was a red-white saga and the modal double-face lands. And at least at first glance, they don't feel like legacy staples to me. So over the next week or two and the coming month, as Kaldheim cards start being previewed, we'll be testing them on our stream. So definitely let me know if you think there are Kaldheim cards that are legacy playable. And feel free to send me deck lists, send me your thoughts. I'm down for it. Dreadhorde here for Boston. And I think that's what Daniel in our pregame talks said he doesn't want to happen here. Reclaimer activation here. Second the Forest. Viking Battles, yeah.
Flagstones.
Yep.
Flagstones of Trocure, okay. Viking battles. Now, I guess we're going to see some Viking battles, right, everybody?
Draw.
Yep.
I'm curious what happens with this flagstones now. Does Daniel have straight up removal in his deck? Let me see. Oh, he does have 4 swords, yeah. So swords would be great right here. Felidar Retreat is in the main. One of my favorite new cards, Yasharn, is here. In the deck. Skyclave Apparition, of course, makes the cut. And Archon of Lemuria. Savannah and pass.
On tap, upkeep, draw step.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm curious which non-land, not a land on both sides, I don't know what you call it, double face cards are in Kaldheim, and how they'll fit into the, the Oops All Spells decks and just Legacy in general. I think the modal double face cards were great for Magic, especially the ones that are lands. I guess there are none that are not lands, right? Maybe we'll see some that are not lands for the first time in Kaldheim. Who knows? Preordain. Have a good think about this scry.
I don't necessarily have to do that.
Boston likes to walk us through his thinking without giving anything away. Sinorna says, oops, all spells decks are meh. I think it's good, whether you personally like oops, all spells decks or not. It's good that we have a new archetype, I guess, that is playable in Legacy that new people want to try. Well, not necessarily new people, but people want to try. Something different to do, Sinorna. I think that's worth celebrating. Some hot Volks, yeah. Force of Phil is not on the stream tonight. Force of Phil, so if you're looking for a good watch, Force of Phil played 4 matches on Monday's stream. Go back and rewind the tape on that here on Twitch. And the matches are going up on YouTube as well. And up on our website. So check that out. Some good games.
Do it that way.
Where's a Thopter
Still the wrong way.
on Monday? Lots of cantripping happening. Taking a minute.
This makes sense. You have 3 cards in hand, if I'm right, right?
Correct.
I think this is how I want to do this.
Daze says, I just built Oops in paper. It's a meme glass cannon like Manolus Dredge, but it's really fun. Yeah, it seems fun. I'm actually like on the market for all the Oops cards. I want to play it myself. I just have to pull the trigger. Which is a good time to point out our TCG player affiliate link in chat. I just shared it. Bookmark that link. If you're going to buy Oops All Spells singles, or you're going to buy some Kaldheim packs and pre-order, use our link. You'll be supporting 90s MTG, and it's at no additional cost to you. So why the hell not? Help somebody out. Yes, Sidenorna. What's up, Sidenorna? How's everything going?
All right. Let's just go.
I don't know if I have to. Let me know, chat, if I have to enforce a slow play here. This brainstorm is taking a while.
This one. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Strand.
Okay.
We're gonna go fetch to 17.
What's up, Perfy?
Go to combat.
Welcome, Perfy. Welcome. Log T is just here to farm points to bribe the vote. I feel you, Log T. I feel you. How's everything, Log T? How are things on your end? Add 1 minute to round timer, says Roland. You got it. Added it. They're printing a 2015 card in the next set. What card are you talking about, Side Norna? Perfy's just chilling. Good to hear. Brainstorm for a minute, yeah.
Give me a second.
Casting that ponder. Grantis Mantis is here. What's up, Grantis Mantis?
5 cards.
Watching from work. I like
Let me
it.
think.
Ponder is on the stack, I believe. And Daniel is now thinking about a response to it. I don't know what response you could have. Maybe...
Uh,
I don't know.
activate Reclaimer. Target flagstones.
Yep.
All right. Reclaimer is being activated, sacrificing the flagstones, getting a plains. Gotcha, Log T. Yeah, things here in the United States are not going well. We actually need more restrictions, I think. Here in New York, I'm in New York City. It's kind of a different situation than most of the country. It's going to be an ugly next couple of months, I think, unfortunately, here in the States. What's up, Expedition Map? No negators yet. No negators yet. Next round. Next round. Monka TG, thanks for the sub. What's up, Monka? Everybody say hello to Monka in the chat, please.
I'll
Monka's
take
here.
Bog and
Check it out.
Savannah.
Okay.
You.
All right. So
And
And I assume we're gonna take
yeah,
one.
no, I'm going to 90.
After that, it's your turn.
Okay.
all right. So a Savannah and a Bajuka Bog was fetched, exiled the graveyard, so no
Yep.
flashback there. In New York, I mean, New York is slowly shutting down. More and more restrictions in place. You know, I don't know if anything is going to. I hope nothing drastic will change before the holidays, but yeah, I think Roland is correct. After Christmas, I think we're going to go into complete lockdown. That's my prediction. Unfortunately,
It's
Yeah,
a
Sean.
thing. It does things. I'm gonna attempt to daze, picking up a volcanic.
I pay days.
I'm gonna daze it again, picking up another volcanic.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sure. Does not resolve. I'm gonna move to attacks.
16.
You go to 16, yeah, and you can go.
All right, untap.
okay. So I'm pretty upset, everybody. This is the second time Yasharn has been cast on our stream, and it's been countered again. I'm gonna have to start handing out game losses for this. Dazed and confused. What's that?
Mm,
All right, so with
Tightened.
Dreadhorde.
I'll play out a wasteland, blow up a savannah.
Sure.
I'll cast a delver past turn.
Okay. Draw.
Yep.
Four cards.
You have how many cards? 3?
I have 3.
Okay.
How do I feel about Stifle and Rug Delver? And chat could chime in here, but I don't like it in current Rug Delver, in current Legacy, very much. I was never really a huge fan of Stifle in the first place. It was always kind of, I don't know, it's just not a strategy I like to play. But in current Rug Delver, I think you could be doing some better things with your slots. That's my take.
I will attempt to Dryad of Elysian Grove.
Yeah, that's fine.
Dryad is down.
I'm gonna move to attacks.
Yep. That is 3. You
Yeah,
take 3, go to 13.
Yeah, and you can go.
Untap, Delver trigger.
Yep.
Flip to Chain Lightning.
Ooh.
That's something good.
Yeah.
Draw the Chain Lightning. Okay, I mean, like, there are a lot of things I can let happen. There are a lot of things I can't let happen. Now I'm just trying to figure out what I'm trying to. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. I mean, I guess. Well, the Dryad right now isn't scarier. The Dryad later can be scarier, but without the Reclaimer, you can't. Without the Reclaimer right now, you still have this Wasteland in play.
Boston trying to figure out the whole situation. Everything is very confusing, I guess. A flipped Delver, a Chain Lightning in hand, a Dread Horde facing down a Dryad and an Elvish Reclaimer. Daniel has 2 cards in hand. We know 2 of the cards in Boston's hand are also just Volks. So maybe he's thinking about Chain Lightning, targeting Dryad, attack, flash it back, target Dryad. Don't know if that's worth it. This is open deck list, so Boston knows on the next turn, a Skyclave Apparition could come down, or any number of nasty things. Arasta could come down. Okay, just a swing without any triggers.
And I have to decide my blockers.
Yep.
I have 3 cards.
Okay, so we double
Three
Chain
cards.
Lightning.
Or I go to 14.
Going to 14, sure.
There.
Your turn.
I'll keep draw.
Yep.
So obviously the other option was to double Chain Lightning the Reclaimer. And, all right. Daniel's going to play something here.
Felidar Retreat.
This thing puts +1/+1 counters on. You get the option of making a 2/2 or putting +1/+1 counters on all of your creatures on landfall, right?
Yeah.
You have how many cards left in hand currently?
2.
You have 2 cards left?
Yeah.
Didn't make a land drop last turn. I don't think you would sandbag it for this turn. This card is kind of scary. You're nowhere near Field of the Dead. If Field of the Dead matters, I probably lose this game anyways.
I like how Boston talks us through his decisions here.
Make a land drop, make it 2/2. You definitely don't have 2 lands in hand. Unless this is unless you really got me. It's not
Felidar Retreat on the stack.
Are
Are we going to see cats, everybody?
Um,
By the way, let me know in chat if we hit anything on that bingo card because I'm not paying
no,
attention
like
to it.
lifelink on Felidar Retreat. Nothing. Oh, those creatures gain vigilance. Oh, that's fun. They gain vigilance until end of turn. Like, I'm not sure if you can even deal with this Delver. I'm just gonna let it go. That's fine.
Okay, it resolves.
I don't know. Here come the lands.
Yeah. Trigger.
Yeah, Dryad Arbor is gonna make a what?
Yeah, I'm just deciding. Give me 1 second, please.
Yeah, that's fine.
Portuguese Dryad Arbor comes down.
Now because you have
He can either put some counters on all of his creatures or make a cat, right?
you have 2 days in the graveyard plus the wasteland, correct?
Yes, 2 days is in a wasteland in the bin.
Uh,
And Chain Lightning is gone as well.
Some counters and they gain vigilance. Or make a cat. Felidar Retreat, pretty powerful. I think this is the first time Felidar Retreat has resolved on our stream,
I
right?
want to create a token,
Okay.
and I'll move to attackers,
Yeah, I'll go to 11.
and I pass the turn.
Untap. Draw.
So what's Boston's plan here? We know he has a Volk in hand, and I think that's the only card we know.
I'll play Wasteland, swing for 3.
Sure, I go to 11.
All right. Score is tied. But I think the advantage bar is still confused
The
at this
problem
point.
here is that the majority
I
of
want
the
to
deck
say
is
Daniel's
lands.
winning. I'm not completely sure.
Yeah, I still don't really want to get tightened. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit the Dryad Arbor.
Okay.
Cast the second Delver. Your turn.
Sure.
All right. Another Delver comes down.
Draw.
Yep.
This is a tough match. Tough game. 2 Delvers now. I don't think Boston knows what's on top of the deck.
So I'm going to try to cast Talia.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not sure yet.
You have 2
how
cards
the-
in hand.
Yeah, 2 cards left.
3, 6.
I was gonna say I'm not sure yet how the Multi 5 has affected this game for Daniel.
It's a race now.
See if I can flip my Delver. See if it's going to be a Fugitive Wizard.
I know.
Knowing my luck, it's going to be a Fugitive Wizard.
I have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, Arasta is filthy against Delver. Force of Phil is right. What's up, Force of Phil? A lot of thinking going on here in round 1.
I hate Dread Horde Arcanist. Jesus.
Yeah, it's kind of a miserable card to play against.
Yeah. One card, the Volk. The other one, I don't know. That's the issue. I waste my flagstones. Trigger.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, so trying
Trigger,
to get a landfall trigger here.
Sure.
I'm gonna.
Flagstones. Enters
That's
tap.
interesting.
Okay.
I'm gonna put 1 counter in each creature that I have.
Yep.
And I'm gonna move to attacks.
Yep. Swing for 6.
For 6.
Okay. I basically have to hit removal on this turn. So if I take 6, I go to 5. I basically have to hit removal, or this game is probably over. I probably have to sacrifice too much of my board to stay alive. So if I throw the Arcanist under the bus now, I am facing down 9 next turn, when ideally I want to swing. I'm just going to take the 6 and go to 5.
Okay,
Okay, no blocks.
go.
All right. Upkeep Delver trigger.
Sure.
That's not it. Draw.
Yikes.
Play Volcanic.
I think
Sure.
I like wasting the flagstones there and swinging for 6 rather than wasting Boston. I think this is going to work out for Daniel. What do you think, chat? Chat's very quiet.
I'll cast
That is very
Pyromancer.
Yes.
Pyromancer's pretty good.
Now I think I just have to.
Can't
Yeah,
cast
I'll
it to the
pass.
hand
Okay.
if it's an
Upkeep.
instant.
Trigger.
Yep.
Oof.
Let me think.
All right, so that's going to be 2 landfalls this turn.
Helpful cards.
Most likely-
What you have.
I mean,
Blue line,
potentially.
Delver.
Most likely to add counters, right?
Mm. One second.
Daniel having a think. Yeah, this green-white deck is pretty good, Claudio.
I'm gonna create a cat,
Okay.
but I don't have others. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
And I'll fetch. Go to 10.
Fetch, go to 10. This time putting counters, I guess? And vigilance? Or making another cat. I think you have to be aggressive here,
Mm,
but I don't. But I think the aggressive play would be put counters and give vigilance this turn.
Does Dryad let me? No, just no. It doesn't change. Yeah. Trigger.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nick. What did you think of that article? I thought I tried to give some thoughtful but brief answers. Put a lot of thought into my answers, so happy if you enjoyed it.
I'm gonna put a counter in everything.
All right. I'm just gonna skip it up. I can't beat that.
All right, you heard it there, folks. Game 1 goes to Daniel. Double-sided flipped. Oh yeah, creature with trample. We hit that. Yep. A double-sided card did flip. That's right. Yep. This is true. Chat is on it. Looks like Boston mulled to 6, and Daniel is still shuffling and figuring it out. All right. Looks like Daniel's at 6 as well, and we're getting started here. Game 2. I tend to forget that Dreadhorde trample. It's not like obvious by looking at the card, I guess. All right, Delver comes down. Snow-covered forest into green sun. Likely getting a Dryad Arbor here. No Ornithopters in the list. Delver trigger. No flip. Wow, we hit 6 boxes in game 1. I guess it was worth sitting through a long game 1, right, everybody? Reclaimer is a warrior. Ooh, good catch, Side Norna. 7 boxes. I'll show the bingo card again between games or between rounds. Uh-oh, unpopular opinion. Legacy evolves and we should take it as it is, unless it effectively changes. Like, I wouldn't cry, for instance, on few High Tides or Rakdos Pit Dragons. There were other times, like 2018 was. Oko Presence is no more impressive than Jace was in 2017, for example. All right, see what I mean? That's exactly what I mean, and that everybody has their own take on the subject, and I don't think there's a right answer or a wrong answer. All right, so Swords took out the Dreadhorde after Dryad Arbor traded with the Delver, it looked like. Ponder now for Boston, and a Trop in play. I don't think Boston was able to get a green mana in game one. Maybe he was stuck with a green card in hand at the end. Just realizing that now.
Basic Mountain, Sylvan.
Yeah, sure.
Your turn.
Sylvan Library now. A little bit of glare. Sorry about that. Sylvan Library on the table. So, I mean, what is
2 cards.
what is Daniel slam here to twist this game?
Waste drop.
Okay.
Okay, I like that.
Spirit.
Spirit of the Labyrinth. I'm gonna force it. Pitching a Ponder.
Sure. You go to 20 again.
Yep.
Cool. You can go.
Library. 2, 3. I'll just take 8. Go to 12.
Okay.
Dreadhorde. Your turn.
Let's keep draw.
Yep.
Land.
Yep.
Fetch.
19.
Yeah, what do you think of that, Roland? Attacking into the Dryad Arbor. Is it worth trading for the ramp? Trading your valuable Delver creature for the ramp? Basically? I don't know.
Have 2 cards in hand. Okay.
Snow-covered plains. I like that snow-covered plains, everybody.
Spirit.
No.
Wow.
Down to 11.
Forces away
Force
spirits.
pitching Delver.
Go.
All right. Library. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now the question is, do I get to take 8? I don't think the answer is I take 8 here, but I'll take 4. So we'll go to 7.
All right. Paid solid life so
Move
far.
to combat.
Sure.
Swing target Ponder. Cast
Yeah.
Ponder. All right. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Ponder resolving here. Likely going to do it again after Dreadhorde attacks, right? Dazed is wondering, is healthy a balanced meta where nothing is overly dominating? And it is way more complicated than this. I'm oversimplifying it. But what I feel is a healthy format, as far as the meta, is having a variety of decks in top 8s of big events and small events. And I think Legacy is there right now. Now, do certain cards create unfun situations? And I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking strictly about the meta and like what decks are available to choose from, what archetypes are available to choose from. I would argue that it's healthy. If the only 2 options are healthy or unhealthy, I choose healthy for Legacy right now. All right, Dreadhorde attacks. And yeah. Greenstone on the stack.
Right.
I have Dryad Arbor, Wasteland, and Windstab Heath. Dryad Arbor.
Dryad Arbor.
Yeah.
That's fine. You got it.
That is a secret lair.
Grabbing
Snow-covered
Reclaim.
plains, it
Anything else?
is.
Reclaimer and pass the turn.
I'll knock that off the bingo card side.
Library. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, Dark Force. How's it going? you want
I
to
think
weigh
the
in
answer
on
to do I live dangerously now is yes. I'm going to go to 3.
Go to 3.
Yep.
Wow. Boston has paid 16 life this game. I was going to say, Dark Force, do you want to weigh in on is Legacy healthy? But I got interrupted.
First things first, I'm going to ponder.
How many cards do you have? 2? 1.
I have 4 cards left.
4 in hand. Jesus. Okay. This is a snowball. Yeah. Definitely.
Got the Sylvan Library, pumping out the Necropotence. Yeah.
Necropotence.
I've taken how many? I've taken 4 extra cards off this. I'll keep the Ponder draw.
Okay.
Basic Island for
Sure.
turn.
I think it's free. Okay. No. That's okay now. Yeah.
I'm going to go to combat.
Yes.
Swing target Ponder.
Question. Ponder resolves before I declare blockers, right?
Ponder will resolve before blocks are declared.
Yeah, okay, so Ponder resolves.
Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. I don't know how much I like this. This is all
Yeah, Boston is trading life for power this game, like with very popular black card Sylvan Library. Ooh, it's actually a green card. Roland says Legacy is fun right now. I agree with Roland. Roland is right. Roland has the correct take. Legacy is fun. Welcome to Magic Dark Force. Yeah, hell yeah. Hammy Slammy is here. What's up, Hammy Slammy? I haven't seen you. I like Hammy Slammy. All right, Brazen Borrower bounces Reclaimer. It's pretty good.
Fetch.
yeah, down to 16.
I'm gonna take.
Sylvan Library is not legendary, no.
Snow Cover Forest.
Mhm.
Many
Nice,
cards?
Hammy Slammy.
5?
Thank you.
I got 4 cards. 4 cards.
4 cards.
Not quite as scary this time.
No, but this is insane.
Sylvan Library, everybody.
Reclaimer.
Yes, Reclaimer resolves.
Okay, Reclaimer resolves. Now what happens?
Green Sun for 1.
Green Suns for 1 is going to get another Reclaimer, which I don't want to happen.
Oh
Pitching
my
Oko.
goodness.
Go to 2.
Sure. And I will pass the turn 1 card in hand.
All right, untap, library, 1, 2, 3. Now this is where things start to get a little bit sketchy with my ability to do anything anymore. I think it's this. I think I know what I'm going to do this turn. It should
Went all the way
actually
down to 2
probably
life.
just be this, though,
Dealing damage to himself, right?
honestly.
I think Daniel has only made Boston gain life, actually,
Should
from the Swords of
be
Plowshares.
this card I should take. All right, we're going to do it like that. I'm going to take this specified card here. We're going to start off by bolting the Reclaimer.
Sure. 3 damage.
Go to combat.
Yeah.
Swing, bolt Reclaimer.
Yeah. You got it.
Go to
Alright,
damage,
Proclaimer
take
down.
1.
15.
Yep. Strand pass.
Upkeep, draw.
5 minutes left in the round. You can redeem channel points to add minutes to the clock, chat. Just so you know, you have that option if you're enjoying the match. If we go to time, we play 5 additional turns. And if it's a draw, chat decides who moves on. That's how we do things here. Just to, in case anybody's new here. Your Sharn. Please let your Sharn resolve. Stop countering your Sharn.
And planes. Put them in your hand.
Grantus Mantis added a
Can't
minute.
pay life. Or sacrifice non-land
Added it.
permanents to cast spells or activate abilities. Okay, so obviously I've got to do something in response to this. I've got to do something here.
Dark Force, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to
I
Magic.
think what I have to do. I mean, I could do this first, but I don't know how far that's going to get me. Need to find another removal effect. That's what needs to happen. So this has to go.
Just so you know, 5 minutes left.
Okay. I'm going to fetch, go to 1.
Okay.
All right, use that 1.
Think this is correct. Yeah.
Mirror Entity and Turian
grab
Maul
Trop,
sound like
and then
great goats.
your buddy resolves.
Resolves.
Yep.
So trigger, and
Yep.
they'll pass the turn. Just to, if you don't mind, keep going.
Yeah, just tell me what you're grabbing.
I'm gonna grab a forest, and yeah, just that.
End of turn, I'm going to flash in the Borrower.
Yes.
Then untap. Library. 1, 2.
Boston at 1 life here, cutting it really, really close. Yep, I got Elemental Legend. Thank you, Sinorna. Sorry, I didn't acknowledge your message. Got it. Legendary Elemental. Thank you, Sinorna. Yasharn has finally hit the table, everybody. You don't know what an exciting moment this is for me right now. I love Yasharn.
Just have to fix for you.
Well, unfortunately, this brainstorm is not really what I wish it would be. I'll play a land. I'll swing for 3. In the
I'll go to
hold on. I'm actually gonna take a think about this. I mean, if I hit here, I pretty much have to hit here. If I don't hit, then I'm just gonna lose anyways.
Worth noting, if this game, the game, not the match, the game ends in a draw, Daniel would win the match. Boston would have to win the match in order to force a Twitch chat decision. Win the game. You guys know what I mean.
These 2 back. This order specifically. You're taking 4, going to 11.
Yes.
I'll cast a Pyromancer. Not exactly what I hoped for, but it'll do. Your turn.
Okay. I'll keep draw.
Yep.
Quite a match, chat. Yasharn gonna swing here? Up a game.
Yeah. Attack.
Oop.
Sure.
Pyromancer's dead.
Go.
All right.
Untap.
Didn't have a spell.
Hope my library yields something that I need. No. Don't do me like this.
What do you usually play, Nick?
All right. Draw a card. Play Volcanic.
Sure.
Swing for 3.
Go to 8.
Your turn.
Keep draw.
Yep.
Daniel really could use another
Savannah.
creature.
Dreadhorde under the bus.
Go.
Library, give me what I need. All right, no, I just threw lands.
Yeah, I had Field of the Dead.